Good morning. It is 7 o'clock on the nose. We've only been on the road for about 20 minutes, and we went through an historic town called Merrickville, which is an artist community. I'm going to put some pictures here. Obviously, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. There isn't much to do there, but I've been to Merrickville many times because it is so popular in the summer. It's crowded. People are in and out of the galleries. It's right on the Rideau lock system that, if you saw the previous video, I was camping on. And now we're going to a place called Gananoque, which is water-wise in the Thousand Islands, where the United States is on one side and Canada is on the other side. It is most famous for Boldt Castle. I'll also put some pictures in here. I've been to Boldt Castle, but it was probably before I was recording anything for anyone. So we stopped at a gas station. I have my gas station coffee, and we're going to Gananoque, not just to show you the view. We're not going to Boldt Castle today. You can't take dogs. You have to have a passport because Boldt Castle is on the American side. We are going to Gananoque to pick up a very dear friend who you're going to meet later, who does some work on one of the islands there, and she calls it her happy place. And because it's seasonal planting for all of the farmers around that area, she was having difficulty getting a ride back to Ottawa. So I was only an hour away, and I offered her a ride. So we're also going to pick up her dog, Joy, who is a rescue, like Buddy. They're going to lose their minds when they see each other and realize that they're going to be in the car together for the next, well, at that point, 2 hours. So I am going down to Gananoque. I wanted to go early. I don't pick up Catherine for 2.5 more hours, but I wanted to go early just to show you how beautiful it is on the water border of one of many, Canada and the United States. So that's what we're doing today.
Of the Thousand Islands is Boldt Castle. The castle is located on Hart Island, opposite downtown Alexandria Bay. George Boldt bought the island in 1895 from Congressman E. Kirk Hart, who had already built a sizable cottage on the island. George was a true romantic, and it was his love for his wife Louise that prompted his construction of the complex of 11 buildings that would include Boldt Castle. From Ulster Tower, the Boldt family playhouse, to the 5-spired powerhouse, to the boat entry styled after Paris's Arc de Triomphe, Boldt Castle was an ambitious undertaking meant to resemble the Rhineland castles of Europe. The original cottage on Hart Island was dismantled in 1899 and moved across the frozen St. Lawrence River to become part of the Thousand Islands Club. In 1900, construction was started on Boldt Castle. Boat access to Hart Island began at Boldt's Wellesley Island Yacht House, which housed a fleet of almost 20 yachts and powerboats. By 1904, the still windowless 150 rooms of the castle were receiving finishing marble. But in January, the unthinkable happened. Louise Boldt died, and all work on the castle stopped. While George and his family continued to summer and hold vast properties on nearby Wellesley Island, they never again set foot on Hart Island.
Good morning again. It's 8:19. The pictures I'm going to put in here are of Rockport, and Rockport is where traditionally you board a boat and go to Boldt Castle, which is on the American side, so you do need a passport. And obviously we were there before the businesses opened, but it is full of tourists. This is the middle of a week, but on a Saturday, oh my goodness, that would just be full. You are not allowed to sleep overnight there. There are signs up. There's a $50 fine. And now I'm on my way to Gananoque, which is also a hub for the Thousand Islands, which has mansions and beautiful historic cottages, and you can take a tour. And all day long, I've taken the 4-hour tour. All day long, you can just see beautiful places where people own islands, and because it is the Thousand Islands. And the Thousand Islands on the other side, on the American side, is Alexandria Bay, and that is also a playground, a summer playground. You'll see boats and jet skis and people swimming and off the ends of their docks. So a truly beautiful place that is shared by both the United States and Canada. Now we're on our way to pick up our friends.